Hi guys. My stepdaughter's 5th birthday is coming up, and I've been making invitations since last night. So I thought that maybe I would show you how to do that. It's her 5th birthday party, and the invitations look like cupcakes. So let's see if maybe I can show you how to do this, and maybe if you like the idea, you can do one for your little girl or little boy. It's all up to you. This is half a piece of cardstock. I went ahead and got a big old book of the textured cardstock, and I ripped one of the pages out and I folded it in half, and I cut that down the middle, and this is what I have on either side. And I'm going to fold this in half again, and do this way. And it's okay if you don't get it to match up perfect, because that little overlap is what you're gonna use that, so it'll be alright. And you're gonna get 3 out of one of these, so you'll get 6 per piece of cardstock, and these are for the top, so you want to use a bright pretty color for the icing. And I'm gonna cut this maybe right here. You should get about 3 of these, so it's probably, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 inches in, I'm not for sure. Cut it right there. I'm going to use this for the top of the cupcake. I'm going to go ahead and fold my computer down so you can see what I'm doing. Here's your folded edge. I'm going to go ahead and cut towards the center. I'm not going to go all the way to the center because you want it to be able to open up so that you can put your message on the inside. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut in like a jagged pattern. I'm going to go out, and then I'm going to see how I stopped over here towards the edge of the cardstock. I'm going to come back in a little and back in on itself a little. If you ever, I don't know, I guess looked at a cupcake, you'll see how it comes from small to the top and then bigger at the bottom. I'm going to round this a little more. I really like the way that looks. There we go. That's a little better. I'm going to go ahead and fold this over because it's easier for me to, or flip this over because it's easier for me to cut on the right side. I'm going to go ahead and do it again, but you might want to open it up and see where you stopped. And come over, I don't know, maybe half an inch. Cut. Again, in that little jagged edge pattern, you just kind of like little ruffles and bumps and twists and turns. That's okay. You want it to look like icing, so I'm going to do that. This is what I got so far. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. This will be my back side. I'm going to go ahead and cut this like diagonally in on itself a little so that you won't be able to see it when I finish the front. I'm just going to cut diagonally. We're not going to do too bad. We're not going to do too much of it. There's that. It'll be your inside of your cupcake. And the front, see how this is flat and straight? You're going to want to make that jagged just like the edges on the outside here. My battery's about to die. Oh no. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, and now that's almost just like the top there. And I'm going to get a plug real quick for my computer so it doesn't die, so I can finish showing you how to do this. There we go. Sorry about that. We are plugged in and ready to go. Yay! Okay. Here's the top of the cupcake. And we're going to go ahead and do the bottom now. And I have somewhere, I might have, I don't know where it went. I lost it. Okay. We're going to take your brown cardstock and you're going to cut off a strip that's maybe 3 or 4 inches long. Cut this off. Okay, there's that. And then you're going to want to cut it again this way. Maybe another 3 or 4 inches. Mine's almost a square, kind of rectangle. I'm going to cut this little jagged edge off to start with. I'm going to cut that off. I don't want that on there. And you're going to cut in diagonally from the bottom. Cut like that. And then you're going to do the other side. I went ahead and flipped mine over. I'm going to go ahead and cut the top off so that it comes in on itself. Or so that it doesn't, yeah, there, that's what I mean, right there. And I'm going to round the bottom corners. You don't have to. I like mine rounded because that's what the cupcake looks like. Doesn't have to be perfect. I like how they're all kind of different and all that. You can go ahead and trace your little outline if you want. On your, after you've made one, you can go ahead and, well, maybe you can take your little cupcake bottom and trace it on the rest of your cardstock if you want. I'm not going to do that. I like mine all being different. You can go ahead and take the top too and see how it folds. Put it over the other folded piece. And you can trace if you want them all to be the same. I don't care to do that, but you can if you want. And this is how it's going to match up. You put your cupcake bottom right here on the top. There you go. You open the top and then put it on the inside. I don't have any glue to show you, but what you would do is you put some glue right here, and then you put your cupcake bottom right there, and then you would fold it over on itself. There you go. And you can decorate this however you want. I'm going to go ahead and let my stepdaughter do that. Since she's 5 now, she's getting old enough to the age where she can do that. I'll go ahead and let her do the gluing too. I'm not going to let her play with scissors. You can if you want. I just like my fingers. So, this is it so far. And I'm going to go ahead and make a candle to put on the top. You can do a cherry, you can do anything you want. But I'm going to go ahead and do a candle. And what I did was, to save time, I went ahead and cut a strip off of my purple cardstock right here. Went ahead and just cut a strip right off. And probably 3 or 4 inches again. And I'm going to cut maybe 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch in. And this is going to make the candle. Mine's kind of uneven here. I don't know how I did that. There we go. That's better. You just have this little strip. And then you're going to want to take orange for the flame. You can use orange or yellow or red or any of those colors. You can even layer them if you want. I'm doing like 40 of these, so I'm not going to do quite that much work. Because, like I said, I've been doing this since last night, and I don't want to spend a week. So, I'm just going to cut a little square. You can cut a strip. It would make it so much easier, especially if you're doing a bunch of these. But right now I'm just doing one, so I'm just going to show you. Cut a little square. Well, kind of a square, or kind of a thing. I'm not really sure what to call that. I'm going to cut almost like a teardrop. So I'm going to go ahead and actually cut mine and then show you what it should look like. So you can see the general shape. And there you go. And make sure it's flat right here. Gotta be flat because it's gonna match up with this. And you can just glue that on there like that. Okay, this is all the pieces total. We got 4 of these little pieces here. And I've been using a fine tip Sharpie. You can write. I've been writing a greeting here. So my greeting is join us. With my exclamation marks and my eyes dotted with little hearts, because she's getting to the age where she thinks that's cute. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And you open up your cupcake and write all of your information in there, but to save time, I'm not going to do that till after I'm done with this. You can glue this on right there, and then like that. Take your candle, glue it right here, glue your little flame to the top of the candle, and it should work like when you open it, you'll be holding it up so the candle will have plenty of room to move. You can't do that when it's laying down though. But this is what it's gonna look like, and like I said, you can decorate it however you want. Candles can actually have like little diagonal stripes on them, like most candles do. I was just saving time. So I hope you guys like the idea, and I hope your kids like it for their birthdays or whatever they have going on. And thanks for watching. Bye guys.